how are you today? Good. Okay, good. So let me introduce myself. My name is Somnalia and I am a professional researcher. Yeah, so my job mostly consists of, researching things, researching people, just generally doing research activities. And today I have chosen you as my subject. That is a great question. So, the answer is no. I don't work for any particular company, organization, etc. I'm just a freelance researcher, actually. Yeah, so don't worry, it's not like a whole formal thing. I'm not gonna give you a bunch of paperwork, no like informed consent, anything like that. I'm just going to be kind of getting all up in your business and taking some notes. Is that okay? Yeah, maybe even a little sketch of you. I'm just gonna kind of be taking a look, and you can just ignore me, don't mind me, except for the occasional question I might have to, pester you with. Okay? So, I brought my very professional researcher notebook. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Okay? Okay, let's see. Where do I start with you? Just gonna jot that one down. It's interesting. Okay, and just got it. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, really just kind of okay. So, tell me, are you employed? Are you a student? Or okay. Okay, good to know. I can kind of see by the just kind of mostly general is how we can identify. Just like, just take, yeah. Noticing the patterns of. Okay, and how old are you? Yeah. What is your star sign? Interesting. Okay, that's important. That's really helpful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Are you familiar with your birth chart? Yeah, I was just wondering because, your general vibe, your mannerisms are pretty consistent with what I see in a lot of very Taurus heavy birth charts. So I was just wondering how much Taurus you have, if any. Because, there are outliers, anomalies in research. Could you just raise your eyebrows for me? Thank you. Raise them. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's kind of like. Okay, you can lower them. Good. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, could you raise them again for me? Thank you. Okay, yeah. Let's relatively on, but that's typical. So I just gotta take it. Thank you. Okay. Now, will you do me a favor? Puff out your cheeks for me. Good. Can I just? Okay. Thank you. You're good to go back to normal. Breaking down first over the top. So if I just kind of like move around, tell me feel any pain when I press right here? Right there. Okay. What about here? Okay. Good. Thank you. Some very interesting features, not necessarily just physically, but what do you like to do for fun? Like what excites you? What are you passionate about outside of your work? Okay. That's relative. Yep. Seems about. And how long have you been into that? Yeah. Sometimes people pick up hobbies, switch through hobbies quickly. Is that something that you find yourself doing? You kind of like pick up hobbies and drop them? Yeah, but there are ones that stick, You just gotta try out some different things, You look like you are a big reader. Are you particularly into books by chance? Okay, yeah, I can tell by the rings on the outer. That's right. Good, okay. Okay. No, because okay. Can you please touch your finger to your nose for me? Okay, great. Now wiggle your fingers. Good. Okay. Smiley choice 1. Legacy 2. To the corners. Over to the. Okay. Would you say you are closer to your mother or to your father? Yeah, I understand that it's kind of a personal question, but research purposes only. There's no judgment, just science. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I just take the here. I promise I won't poke you in the eye. Don't worry. I'm very experienced, I've been researching since forever. Yeah. I just love to research. Yeah. I think I'm getting some really good data here. If I'm just gonna switch to a highlighter here and kind of do you mind, this is a washable highlighter, so I can just make some small marks on your skin, and then we can wipe it off once my research is completed. Is that okay with you? Okay, good, thank you. Okay, highlighting the parts of the corners. Well, when I cover this eye, is the highlighter still as clear as when it's uncovered? Okay. Okay. That's good. And what about the other way around? Okay. Just gonna, if I just take it. Kind of underneath the Sierra, underneath the sketch. Forgot that you know the answers. Okay. When was your last physical or last checkup with the doctor? No, I'm not a doctor of any kind. I don't see anything concerning. It's just for collecting data. I'm gonna bring the highlighter extremely close to your eye region, and I want you to tell me, when does it leave your field of vision? Okay. Can you see it here? Okay, good. How about now? Can you see it? Okay. Can you see it now? Okay. Great. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. I'm gonna use my mechanical pencil now. Switching methods here. So really, I like to use different utensils for different types of data. I'm just gonna kind of. Okay. What is your favorite color? Okay. Let's see if that's consistent with what I typically see. Over to the paints and break it down. Right. Okay. Just jot that down as 16 on the scale input. It's making sure get every little. Want it to be accurate there. Okay, let me just take a look. Just on the other side, is it about the pretty similar? Yeah. Okay, but it's tiny little slants on the edges. What if I just take a little tracing of your face shape? Okay, just need you to hold still for me. Right to the side of the down to the chin. Okay, and if you had to describe it, what would you say your face shape is? Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna put you in over here. Make it to S shape. If it's heart or oval or square, then that'll put you solid. Okay. Let's take a look. Just cross over here. Down. Yeah. It seems to be that way, but right there, it says otherwise. taking it over in a side. Okay, let me just kind of. Let's see if we're kind of to these. Okay, darling. Just like a little brackets over these different than for example, like because ages 7 this is giving me an impression of someone more along the lines like that. Okay, can you please smile for me so I can see your teeth? Okay. Honestly, when is the last time you've been to a dentist? And not in a derogatory way, just once again for the sake of research. Okay, okay. And do you brush your teeth once, twice daily, 3 times? Okay. And do you floss? Don't worry, you can be honest with me. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of make sure I can see. Well, okay. Let me grab my Sharpie here. Okay, just kind of like down the center. See, to me, you look. Remember. Okay. If your friends would describe you with one word, give me just a guess of what word they might use. You can give me a couple of options, that's alright, but okay. Okay, I can see that. Thank you. Okay. And tell me, when you were in school, growing up, elementary, middle, high school, did you stay in the same school district or did you bounce around? Okay. And what was about the size of your school? Were you from a larger town, a smaller town? Okay. And would you say you got along well with your peers? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Now, if I just kind of just shut down maybe that should fill in some missing gaps in terms of what demographic is. The correlation there is relatively low, so that the hypothesis regarding that's not gonna be supporting that. But we just kind of invert the brains. Okay. The research project? Yeah, unfortunately I can't disclose that quite yet. You will definitely be informed, once the study has been complete, but, But yeah, for the time being, to protect the integrity of the research, it's important that you aren't aware of what we are researching. Okay, yeah. Okay. So you've been a part of something like this before, I would assume, because I was able to access your... Okay, yeah, that's how I was able to conclude you were a good fit for this particular study. Okay, don't worry, you're not going to be blindsided by anything crazy here, just some mundane, research type studies. Studying science things, causes, correlations, proving hypotheses, what is it, order of operations, no, scientific method, etc. So, yeah, just really, really researchy type stuff. Just it's kind of difficult to explain, if you're not in the field. Yeah, I've been in the field a long time. Kind of considered it an expert by my peers. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm a freelancer. I like to go about things in a rather unconventional way, and I don't let's see. Okay. Right. Yeah. I don't particularly enjoy the restraints that working under a larger corporation puts on me, because I really do feel like it doesn't prevents me from going in with a discovery oriented mindset, more so. With a result already in mind, although of course I always was honest and authentic, never fudged any numbers or anything. But is that what you heard? No, see, that was just a misunderstanding. No, I've never been discharged or fired from anywhere, actually. It was a decision to go solo. Yeah. Okay, so if you don't mind, I'm going to okay. That's kind of alrighty. Yeah, that makes sense. So if we just kind of poke on the neck, connect the boot to the top to bottom region is indicative of a larger sort of... Alright, I'll just kind of refer back to previous... yeah, it's pretty similar to some... So where were you born? What? Okay. Okay. What would you say your ethnicity is? Okay. Yeah, traditionally these things are asked earlier on. I understand that, but it wasn't relevant until this portion. Oh yeah, we are working our way through. We are chugging right along. About 50% of the way here in terms of gathering all the info that I need. I'm just gonna be touching my face, I promise. My hands are clean. Surf how it kind of... Could you blink 3 times for me? Thank you. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, now I need you to blink. Excuse me. Blink slowly. Okay. Good. I want you to relax your shoulders for me, please. Thank you. Some point of interest for me. Oh no, gotta same method is worked out right so far. So if I just kind of relative to the others, to the top of the right chart. Puts you some percentile of participants. Correct, yeah, okay. Yeah, don't mind me, just don't mind me. I'm just doing some random, okay. Good. Just do some kind of light touches. Okay. And take it down. So, if we just gonna really cross that will increase it by exponent right there. That will be a bit of a curve in the center. So just graph that. It would put you somewhere around there. So. And take somewhere between 60 and 70% of the way. Okay. Take that down before start to finish up. Things are starting to connect. Yeah, we're back in at least the ballpark of what it was when I was originally expecting. So maybe we can revert back to the original. Yeah, those were my thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just need you to tilt your head up for me. Okay, but I want you to, with your head tilted, look at my pen, please. Look at my pen. Very good. Okay, you're good. Yeah. What I saw about that was about the pupillary distance. Can't get an exact thing just by eyeballing it, but it's necessary for what I'm taking today. I can always revisit. Would you be open to coming in again if I needed to take some more numbers down? Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments if you would like to do this again. So now, just go back to taking a little look like this through the tube. My apologies. Okay. Bit clumsy. Bringing down to the sleepy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I really do prefer Okay, yeah, let me kind of just take that back around. Okay, so if I kind of ignore my nails, just kind of everything, actually don't ignore them. Look at how sloppy they are. Can I see your nails actually? Can I please see your hand? Thank you. Oh, okay, well, let's take a quick look at your palm. What line? Okay. This is the heart line that typically indicates. I would put about 3 years on there. Can I use it to? Can I see your other hand, please? Thank you. Okay, I think I should be able to use that to get hopefully get a prediction. Okay. So, you struggle with any mental health conditions? For example, depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia, anything of that sort? Okay. Are you on any medications? Milligrams? Okay, yeah, that's right. You mean take it twice a day? Yeah, okay. Okay. Would you say? What would you say your activity level is? Do you think you lead an active lifestyle, sedentary, moderate? Okay, yeah. Just wanted to know your level of exercise. I myself lead a sedentary lifestyle. No, actually, I was being sarcastic. The researching job really takes a lot out of me. Requires a lot of, I really get my steps in. Take it to the typing. And that's about ranking it over to the other side. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're just wrapping up here. Let's see. I need you to pout your lip out for me. Thank you. Alright. Okay. And can you stick out your tongue for me? Okay. Great, thank you. And I'm gonna kind of. Good. You're right. No Sharpie in the mouth. That could go badly. Just a bad habit of mine. Oh, look, there I go again. How many siblings do you have? Are you an only child? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna be able to assume that it was broken to the side. That kind of throws a wrench into the original. That would suggest that you didn't, but you do. So it's not really. Would you say you're a natural born leader, or does that title not really describe you? Okay. And would you consider yourself more of an introvert or an extrovert? Okay. And in no way am I suggesting that these are helpful scientific tools, but have you ever taken a test like the Myers-Briggs type indicator or the Enneagram test? And if so, what category did you fall into, if you can recall? Okay. Yeah, break it down to the okay, and what's the last movie you watched? Okay. When is the last time you cried? Good to know. Thank you. That's helpful. Okay. And let's see. Are you wearing any socks right now? Okay, that's good. Okay. Green t-shirt. What would you call that? That top you're wearing? Okay. Just checking. Okay. I'm just gonna ask you some quick, simple questions while I observe you as you respond your body language, okay? Just some simple questions, not even regarding you. What animal makes a woof sound? Good. Okay, what animal makes a moo sound? Okay. What year is it? And where are you right now? Okay. Yeah. Have you ever seen a neurologist? Yes or no? Okay. Am I a neurologist? Yes or no? Okay. Good. Just bring it off the. No, I am not a neurologist. Alright. And is there any music playing in the room right now? Okay. Okay. And how many fingers do you have? Yep, that's right. Okay. And can you count backwards from 10 for me? Okay, starting at 10, going to 1. Go ahead. Okay. We're hitting all the correct points. Now I want you to do the same. I want you to count backwards from 10 while I name some random numbers. Are you okay? Are you ready? Let's go. 13, 32, 7, 3, 4, 1, 7, 32, 3. Okay. It's a little trickier. I want you to raise your left hand for me. Left hand. Very good. I want to see. Okay. And now raise your right. Good. I want you to raise your eyebrows again. And this time I want you to raise them as high as you possibly can. I'd like to see something here. Keep raising them. Keep raising them. pull your shoulders. Just release that tension, don't worry about it. Have you subscribed yet? I noticed some of you haven't even subscribed yet. I could just simply hit the subscribe button. And I want you to leave a comment with a green emoji. Just leave a comment with a green emoji if you're here. And that'll be secret signal to me that you have watched this far. It's my favorite. Alright. Okay. I think that I've gotten all the data that I need from you today. Thank you so much for being so cooperative. And if you wouldn't mind giving me your contact info so, I can reach out to you if we need to get more data from you. Yeah, and if you're interested in a part 2, you can just leave that in the comments, okay? Okay, good. Great. Alright, that is all I need from you. You did an excellent job. I hope you have a wonderful day, okay?